Emily here. Join me in making this colorful watercolor scene. This is just a simple clipping from a calendar that I found, and these are exactly the sorts of things that we want to make our simple pictures. We're gonna get watercolor paper. This one is 9 by 12 inches. We're gonna take our reference drawing, put it on the top. We're gonna measure the sides of it. So that one's 5 by 3.5 inches, and we're going to make the exact same thing on the bottom. Just like that. There, now we have our 3.5 by 5 inch square, and we're going to use the grid method. If you don't know what the grid method is, we're just going to make little lines on the reference and of our actually drawing. So we're going to make little boxes, like an inch apart, onto the reference drawing. And then we're going to draw them the opposite way. And now we have boxes on our reference. We're going to do the exact same thing onto the box that we just drawn. Lightly. We don't want these boxes to show on our actual picture. Now that we have finished making our grid, we are going to trace the bird onto the grid. How you find this is we look at the boxes to see which part of the bird it falls into. For example, these two bottom boxes will find us exactly where the bird should be drawn. Lightly sketch the bird onto your drawing. And we're going to do the same thing to the reflection. Now that we have our two bird sketches, we're going to lightly draw the background. Now, time for watercolor. I erased the sketch just lightly to take out any dark marks that might appear at the end of the watercolor painting. The colors that we will need: some dark blue, olive green, a lighter green, some yellow, brown, and if you have a lighter blue, or if not, just combine white with another blue. These will give us all the colors that we need. Just mixing up to make the nice blue that we need. We're going to take some water, paper towel, and we're going to start our watercolor with this painting. we're going to use the thickest brush that we have to just wet the paper. I have a size 2 brush, but any thick brush would work. We're just going to wet the whole entire paper, but do not put water around the reflection. I'll tell you why in just a sec. Make sure not to put the water on the bird, just the background. Now we're going to take some dark blue and some green to make a dark green. Dip it in the water. This will be the bottom of the river. We're going to take some yellow and some of that green, dip it in the water to make a different shade of green for the river. We're going to take some brown for the top portion. And this will all blend nicely if you soaked the paper in water. Now that the paint has somewhat dried, still kind of wet, we're going to take your light blue and just gently tap it in the middle of the painting. This will symbolize this part of our reference. We're going to add some darker parts. Mixing in the green and blue. And let it kind of dry for a couple minutes so it's still wet but not damp. This is the reflection that I was talking about. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take some of the brown, not too much though, kind of wet it, and here it goes. Kind of go like that. This is the reflection of the bird and will blend in kind of like a reflection does. Add the legs, and then you could use some black for the beak. Sometimes what I like to do is just take it right out of the brush because you don't use that much black. just about like a brush tip amount for the beak. Do you see how it's kind of blending in? Now we could use some more green and blue for the background, because it's kind of blank around these places. It's pretty much dried. You have to wait until it's dried or the bird would just soak into the background. We're gonna get our wet brush, take some of that same brown that we used for the reflection, and we're just gonna make the brown part of the bird. You can go a little darker if you want, but light first is always best. There it is. Use some more black for the beak. We're gonna go in with another layer after. This is just the base layer. You can go in with another shade of brown. This will be a little darker. It's gonna dry lighter. It just looks dark because it's wet. I have to crouch down and do things sometimes. Yeah, I'll redo the beak. Simple as that. If anything happens, just stand up, some more paper towel and some of that. And just spread it out like that, just like so. See? And I'll do it again. See, when we're in a rush, it doesn't dry and it kind of blends in. Yay, I can do this part now. Some black to make it look more like feathers onto the bird. You're gonna add some blue if it's not all the way wet. If it's wet, you could just damp it. Just soak up all of it if it's damp. All right, and now add something like that. Then you're going to add the eye of the bird. Add add it a little darker if you want. Just like that. Add some more black down there. Some shadow. Just like that. Just use your finger to blend it in. This is the final product. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to see my upcoming videos. See you next time.